So you want to lose some belly fat and get six-pack abs, and you've done everything from sit-ups to crunches to leg raises to knee tucks to planks, but you still have some stubborn belly fat left over, and no matter what you do, that fat sticks to your midsection like white on rice. Well, if this sounds like you, I'm sure glad you found this video, because I'm going to show you the one simple fix to solve this problem once and for all. So to permanently end this problem, let's start by figuring out which one out of the three categories your belly fat falls into. We have the stubborn belly fat group, which basically means that you almost see your six-pack. You may even have a 2 or a 4-pack, but there's still some stubborn belly fat preventing you from seeing your abs fully pop out. Then we have the spare tire group, which I'm sure all of you could imagine what it looks like if a person had a spare tire wrapped around their waist. If you fall into this group, you'll have noticeable belly fat and love handle accumulation, enough to pinch with your hand, not just 2 fingers. And then last but not least is the beer gut group. Now guys, these are just names. Just because you had a couple beers the other night and now you're a little puffy and bloated and have what you think is a beer gut doesn't mean that you actually fall into this category. And vice versa, you can fall into this category without ever having a beer in your whole life. You fall into this category when the fat starts to accumulate around your organs, which is known as visceral fat. The belly becomes really pronounced, and not only the lower belly fat, but also the upper belly fat is beginning to accumulate now. Sometimes the pronounced belly may even feel hard when you fall into this category. So now that you know what category you're in, if we can structure a plan based on where you're currently at, that would be ideal. Just some common advice for everyone, no matter what category you're in, the best approach to building the ab muscles is with progressive weight training, which simply means upping your weight over time. I see too many people at the gym constantly doing the same ab workout that they were doing a year ago. Not only should you obviously switch your ab exercises up regularly, like every 4 weeks, but you should also be progressing and increasing the weight load that you're using in order to continuously challenge your abs. If you're not challenging your abs, either with tons and tons of reps or heavy weight, then after burning off the belly fat and your abs are finally revealed, you're gonna be pretty disappointed with the muscles you built. However, there are a bunch of people watching this video right now that have a rock solid six-pack, but they don't even know about it. I could be talking to you right now, and you might have a rock solid six-pack, but it's under a layer of fat, and this is actually where people make the biggest mistake. If you spent your time at the gym doing your crunches, doing your planks, and your leg raises, then your abs may very well be there regardless of which category you fall into. The problem is that most people get stuck in this crunching and sit-up phase. Crunches and sit-ups are great for building ab muscles, but they are not doing anything for your fat loss goals. So people start to realize that this isn't working. They're like, oh, I'm not burning any fat. What am I gonna do about it? Oh yeah, cardio. Wrong. If you want to lose your belly fat, you have to stop doing crunches and force your body to use its own fat stores as energy. That's the only way you're going to get rid of that belly fat. If your body chooses to use it as energy to fuel your body burns fat as one unit from your whole body. So fat loss is not site specific. You can't target where you want to burn fat. And the reason why I divided you guys into groups in the beginning of this video was because the category that you fall into determines the structure of your diet. If you fall into the stubborn fat belly fat group, the one with a little bit of extra belly fat, you can have ripped abs within the next 4 to 6 weeks. I'm not kidding. If you reduce your calories by 25% from maintenance, you're looking at about a 6-week cut. At a 40% reduction from maintenance, you can get this done definitely within 4 weeks. If you're in this category, I recommend that you just try to go for 4 to 6 weeks straight and stick to your diet plan with no cheating at all. If you fall into the second category of the spare tire group, you're looking more so at 16 weeks. Now this doesn't mean that you're not going to have a single cheat meal for 16 weeks, but I recommend that you don't cheat more than once every 1 to 2 weeks. This also depends on what cheating does for you. For some people, cheating only makes them hungrier for more junk food the next day, and for others it acts as a break, which allows them to refocus their will. But from a purely anatomical fat loss standpoint, the less cheat days you have, the faster you're going to get to your goal. For the last group, depending on how much belly fat you've accumulated, this could take anywhere from a year to even longer. For you want to break down your year into cycles. You're going to have periods of the year dedicated to strictly dieting and brief periods off of dieting in which you eat more regularly. 6 weeks on and 1 week off works very well as long as on the weeks that you're off of the structured diet plan, you're not full out pigging out. Regardless of which category you fall into, you want at least a 25% reduction from maintenance calories, and you want to aim for a minimum of 25% of those calories coming from protein. As far as carbs and fats, you can go with the ketogenic diet where you're hardly having any carbs at all and a whole lot of fat, or instead you can incorporate more carbs and not go so high in the fats. But no matter what, to lose belly fat, you have to stop focusing on just the workouts. The workouts are important, but to lose belly fat, you're gonna have to cut more calories than you can cut just by doing a couple exercises and workouts. And also keep in mind that you're not gonna be doing this diet plan for the rest of your life. A diet is only necessary because you may have not been eating the right things and not exercising for a whole portion of your life. So what you're doing now is you're rebalancing that. I rarely have to diet because I live and have lived a fit lifestyle for the last 15 years. If you haven't maintained a fit lifestyle consistently, or you spent weeks, months, or maybe even years going in the exact opposite direction of a fit lifestyle, then that's what the diet is there for. It's there to rebalance your body composition because you've accumulated too much fat to rebalance it with just exercises like crunches. Guys, as always, I'm not just going to leave you guessing. I want you to understand exactly how to create your own diet plan from scratch. So I'm going to leave a whole bunch of links at the end of this video and in the description below for videos that will teach you exactly how to structure your own fat loss diet plan from scratch. Also, you can visit my website, gravitytransformation.com, where we have done-for-you programs that have been tested out on thousands of my clients. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon, and I'll see you guys soon.